Once again, I want to congratulate you on the occasion of Russian Navy Day. You have just completed the combat mission and now plunge back into solving military tasks, despite the fact that you came to deal with the technical service of the ship so that the crew could rest. How many? 20 months. Yes, 20 months. Once again, I want to congratulate you on the occasion of Russian Navy Day. You have just completed the combat mission and now plunge back into solving military tasks, despite the fact that you came to deal with the technical service of the ship so that the crew could rest. How many? 20 months. Yes, 20 months. In the Mediterranean, right? That's right. And are you planning to stay here for technical service? We will stay here until January and then continue to carry out combat missions. You have just completed combat missions and, despite this, you continue to carry out the military tasks. You also repelled a drone attack last night. Who discovered it? The ship's crew discovered and, after the instructions and permission of the Air Defense Command Post, they worked out and destroyed it. Well done. Thank you very much. I see you're a captain of the 3rd rank. That's right. Ships like this are supposed to be commanded by a captain of the 2nd rank, right? That's right. Time has not passed. I think it's time to do it. I congratulate you on receiving your next military title. I serve Russia. Tell me about your service in the Mediterranean. The service was intense. We mainly performed escorting our ships and reconnaissance tasks. We have completed all the tasks that were set. Recently, We had the ship's day in winter. The ship turned 9 years old, of which it spent almost 7 years in the Far Sea Zone. The ship has been used intensively, and the crew understands this very well. How many people does the crew consist of? It consists of 175 people. And the main weaponry? Missiles, caliber. Good. Did you shoot? Yes, we did. Quite intensively and successfully. Very good. The crew needs to rest after 20 months of sailing. On a rotational basis, we present rest to the crew. This is one of the tasks. The second task is post-arrival rest needed for the future planned tasks. I want to thank you again for today. I serve Russia. The Navy servicemen came on Navy Day and carried out significant combat work for the de facto Russian Navy cradle, right from Kronstadt. This is important for us, inaudible. We always feel the command care, the country's leadership care. The servicemen are working great. The naval infantry is showing its best. They just heroically perform all the combat tasks assigned to them. And these days, at these minutes, they are also coming, all the coastal units, all the Marines of the Black Sea Fleet, the Caspian Flotilla, the Baltic Fleet, and the Pacific Fleet.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.